E-commerce is dead. Nothing is working. Fuck this shit. I don't know if you ever feel this way, but I definitely do all the time. And in this video, I'm going to pass along a few secrets I have learned to stay sane while generating hundreds of thousands of dollars each month with my dropshipping business. So when frustrated and burnt out, the very first thing that I think is crucial to do is to simply step away from your computer. You need to mentally and physically get out of the way so that you can reset. I find what works really well for me is hitting the gym, going to the sauna, moving, breathing, stretching, cold plunges. Those are the things that I enjoy, and through A/B testing them in my own life, I have found allow me to just get a nice mental break to then be able to come back to the task at hand with a fresh and clear mind and be able to approach it and problem solve it a lot better. I've oftentimes, I've found that when I get down this rabbit hole of it's a problem and I can't solve it and I'm trying and it's not working, it's almost like the more pressure I put, if I don't take a break, the worse it gets and the more frustrated I get. So I've noticed that if I feel that I'm not going to be productive, if I feel that whatever it is not working, my Facebook ads aren't working, and I'm getting frustrated, stepping away, getting that reset is the very first step that I do and that has helped me. Apart from that, right when you're done, come back to it and start asking questions. I think this is super, super important and really slept on. Start asking, why did my Facebook ads not work? Why is my store not converting people? Whatever issue you may be facing within your e-commerce business, start asking these questions. Am I speaking to my target demographic within my ads? Am I channeling the desires they have in my ads? Am I speaking to them on my website, right? Does my landing page hit the minimum standards for trust? Does it look like every other dropshippy scammy page? Or are you competing with the high-end brands that have put hundreds of thousands of dollars in A/B testing certain things on their pages? Are you learning from these? Are you spending a time each week to learn from these? Those are all important things to be asking yourself. In my opinion, those are all things that I try to ask myself every week because they can always have improvement. So what I would recommend doing is to take each one of these questions and work backwards from them. You can do this either using plotting it out like in Asana. I shared the way that I approach it on my YouTube channel. You could take a look and you can plot it out. You can plot these big questions out, and then you can work backwards and you can identify what are the tasks that you need to do in order to be able to complete those. So if we say, okay, well, why are my Facebook ads not working? Well, did they have a good hook rate, right? Do they have a good hook? If the answer is no, well, then one of the things you should be doing is making better hooks. You see what I'm saying? Did the ad speak to the demographic, or was it more of a promotional ad that's speaking more towards people that have just seen your product, right? If that's the case, maybe try to broaden it, have it appeal to more people. Okay, look into awareness stages if you're down this rabbit hole. Is there something you could have made better in the editing, in the copy? Does the script do the visuals in your ad tie in with the script? When you're saying, and my boyfriend gave me this gift and I cried, are you showing the boyfriend giving this gift? Are you showing this person being emotional when receiving this gift? All of these things are super important, and you're only going to start identifying and uncovering these by asking the right questions. Thus, it's super critical to, right after you come back, again, from mentally resetting, to start asking questions and writing ththese down. And again, you can write them down in different software, Asana, Notion, Monday.com, whatever you want to do, or you can write them on a piece of paper, or you can write them on, the Notes app that you have on your computer. I do all of the above, and it's super crucial to go down and break each of them down. Ask the question of what you're trying to problem solve, ask why, and then identify what's the next question to ask. Make bullet points with it on then things that need to get done. For hooks, you need to shoot more hook content. for speaking to your target demographic better in your ad, maybe you need to learn more about your target demographic, right? Is there something you could have made better? Do the visuals resonate? Does it hit the same aesthetic? If you're speaking to young people, you're going to have completely different visuals than if you're speaking to an older demographic. Are your ads targeted to young people, but then your website is more targeted to convert better with old people, and now there's just a disconnect? Is that why your conversion rate isn't good, right? Like, again, all these things are what I would be thinking about, and I would encourage you to think about some of them as well. Then take whatever you are struggling with and bring it back to the table and try it again. I can't emphasize this. This is a part where you're going to do this over and over again, where you're going to try something. It's not going to work. You're going to ask yourself, why didn't it work? You're going to come up with some hypotheses, and then you're going to bring it back and try those, okay? You're just going to do that over and over, and guess what? At one point, something's going to work. Then you can literally log that in your company, in your SOPs, share it with the entire team, talk about what works, analyze what works. Know that by starting off with a certain hook or by using a certain language on your website, that it's going to get more people to convert. Know these things, learn these things, okay? If you cannot become an expert at failing, you will not overcome failure. There's one quote here that I wrote down that I'm going to just read at you guys. One must fail in order to learn, and one must learn in order to succeed. Spend the time in the process. There are no shortcuts, only hard work. And that's what I have for you guys. You guys have a good rest of your day. Take it easy.